To work on hip external rotation using the 90-90 position, the leg that we're going to target is going to be the leg in front of us. So to prepare that leg, we're going to make sure that the knee and hip are in a 90-degree angle accordingly, hence the 90-90. The back leg can be also in the 90-90 position. However, if it is uncomfortable, feel free to slack that off or even bring the knee a little bit more forward as we're targeting the front limb. If you can tolerate being in the 90-90 position on both sides, what we're going to do here is simply lift our bodies straight up, bringing my head to the ceiling. I'm going to use my arms to create a little bit of leverage. Make sure my hips are facing forward, and I'm going to just lean my chest over my knee. If I'm trying to target a deeper stretch, this should be all I need to get a very isolated stretch through the back side of the left hip in this case. Now, if we were going after a little bit more of superficial muscles, we may think about bending a little bit more and maybe even collapsing the chest all the way down to the knee. So if we want to leverage the joint, deeper tissues, nice tall position, elbow straight, lean forward. If we want to go with a little bit more superficial, we can rock back, bend a little bit more, rounding the spine, and that should create two different feelings for ourselves. Depending on what we're after, we're going to hold that stretch for a minimum of 1 to 2 minutes, and then we're going to begin to incorporate isometrics. So after our stretch, let's say we held our tall position, we utilized our 2 minutes. Now I'm going to take my lead hand and I'm going to scoop it underneath the foot in front of me. I'm going to think about trying to pull that foot off the floor, only my foot and my hip won't let me. So we'll match the resistance of the leg pulling up with an isometric resistance of my foot and hip pushing down. So this foot's pushing down, my knee is pushing down, and we're going to slowly ramp up that effort and hold for about 10 to 15 seconds. From there, I'm going to reverse the position of my hand and place it right on top of the lead foot, because now I'm going to try to lift the foot, rotating it up off the floor, again, isometrically, so no motion will happen. We'll just feel a lot of effort on the inside of the leg. So a hand comes down, and now we're going to try to rotate the foot off the floor, trying to beat the hand, but the hand won't let us move, and we're going to get after our safest, best effort here for about 10 to 15 seconds. We'll repeat the isometric 2 to 3 times after our 1 to 2 minute stretch.